Hi everybody, it's Monday, so that means it's time for family movie night. And today we have a really fun choice that took the world by storm in 2006, and it is High School Musical. And the reason why I think High School Musical was so huge is because even though it's about high school students, it was really made for like the tweener age in between like 9 and 13. I think that was really smart decision because there is hardly anything that is made for that demographic. There's a lot that is made for kids that are younger, and there's a lot that are made for kids that are older, for teenagers. And, you know, the typical YA stuff would be for older kids, and then your Winnie the Poohs and your, stuff made for little kids. And there's really not that much that's made for this in-between group. And, I think I remember my sister was that age when this came out, and she loved it. It's just cheerful and it's fun. Got a really appealing young cast, and for the most part these actors were actually semi-believable as high school students. There was really only one that was way older, and that's Monique Coleman, but I think she had a young looking face, so it worked. But you had, of course, Zac Efron, you had Vanessa Hudgens, you had Ashley Tisdale, Corbin Bleu, and Lucas Grabeel. Movie that's all about labeling in high school. Gabriella, played by Vanessa Hudgens, and she meets Troy, played by Zac Efron, and they have this connection, and then they end up going to the same high school, and she, at her old high school, was pinned as this like science nerd, and she doesn't want to be pinned in that way. She doesn't want to have that label. And he is the basketball star, and he wants to impress her though, and there's the opportunity to be in the spring music hall, as they like to say, as the teacher likes to say. The auditions are coming right when the high school basketball team is about to go to the grand championships, and the coach of the high school basketball team is Troy's father. And so they're doing something that's not appropriate for, or not expected for, athletes to try out for the musical. And so, he's kind of breaking the status quo, as they say in one of the songs. And, Ashley Tisdale and Lucas Grabeel are brother and sister, and they are the musical divas, I guess. They rule the roost when it comes to the musical. And so they don't want anybody else coming in and stealing their parts. And everybody has these roles that they're supposed to play in the high school. And, it's all about, like, they even have like a character that's usually just a basketball player, but he secretly likes to bake, and there's some jokes about that. And there's another girl who's smart, but loves hip hop, and so that's sort of the theme of the movie, is that your label shouldn't be something that defines you. You should be able to be lots of things, anything you want. I think the songs are really fun. I think they're solid songs. I think the ballads aren't my favorite, but I particularly like We're All in This Together, and I like Stick to the Status Quo. I think Kenny Ortega does a great job with the direction. It gets the feel of an old school musical like Grease. Dance numbers, particularly Get Ahead in the Game, I think is a really fun number. And so I think they do a good job, like I said, making a new modern day Grease. I really do. I put it on that level. And it's not as dark as Grease is, as far as that movie dealing with sexuality and other things that it deals with. But it's a very entertaining film. I really do like it. And there are definitely some Disney Channel movie aspects to it, particularly anytime the parents or adults are involved. Then it really gets cheesy and it doesn't work. And also there are definitely segments in between songs that probably go a little bit too long, where I could use another song. But other than that, I think it's one that, especially like I said, for that tweener age, that they can really love and enjoy some good performances, some good music, some good dancing, and a good story with a good message about labeling and being your own true self and not just being defined by this label. So watch it with your family and let me know what you think. And please subscribe to my channel, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.